All right, folks, welcome back. This is going to be a quick look at the system in action. I got it hooked up. We're going to press the start button. It comes on. It boots up through the original boot up, and then you'll see it take a turn here. Boots up like this. And it starts off, it says launch DVD. Games. You can download games directly onto your hard drive. That was one of the reasons why I wanted the larger hard drive. Also, I thought I could keep media on it, but I can stream the media, I think, through the FTP, so I'm not that worried about it. Applications. In applications, we do have the Xbox Media Center, third one down, if you see it there. Whoops. Emulators, system, File Explorer. This lets you look through all the drives and determine what you have on there and don't have on there. If you guys are uncomfortable messing with it, this part of it is really not very complicated. I mean, I'm one of those people that, I've swapped hard drive out in a computer, or changed RAM or stuff like that, but I'm not a tech guy at all. And, but, most people know how to, get their way around operating software or something nowadays without screwing anything up. So basically, you just boot up into this. You can see up there I have my name is Sandamtod. And the tray is empty. I'll stick a game in here in a minute and show you. Those are the hard drives. The C drive is the one that's running the OS. It's got close to 500 megs free. The E drive is one I have all the emulators on, and it's almost full, but it's got another 400 megs free. And then the F drive has a gig and a half free, and it's got a couple PS1 ROMs on it because you cannot run the PS ROMs from the drive. And the guy just said, that's just the way it is. And that was pretty much the only PlayStation emulator I could find for this system. So I'll show you. We're going to get started here. We'll boot into the emulators. And seriously, I've got FCE is the Nintendo emulator. I pretty much have every Nintendo game and Famicom. I have like probably over 100 Famicom ROMs on here as well. Killer Instinct runs the arcade Killer Instinct 1 and 2. MAME runs your MAME ROMs, which I'm still fiddling with that because some will work and some won't. And I gotta do some file swappage and things like that. This MED MA FinX PCE is the PC Engine or TurboGrafx 16. You can tell by bonk there. Neo Genesis is the Genesis Sega CD. This is the PlayStation one, the PCS Xbox. SNES 9 Xbox. This version 2 is the Super Nintendo one I'm running. We've got Surreal 64. I forgot to say I had the 64 on here. Game Boy Advanced. That's the Sega Master System. And, yeah. So, the Neo Genesis one runs both. So, we'll boot into the Nintendo one real quick. It just boots right in. Might be a little loud. It's got different skins you can choose. I personally like making skins for things like this, so I probably will redesign another one for this. But you go into select game, and you go to the D drive, which is where I have the games at, or not D drive. And we go down to the ROMs, and here they are. And you can scroll through them with the shoulder buttons. It's just every single game under the sun. Or you can press the directional buttons. It goes faster if you press the... And I mean, look, it's just full. These are all games. It's pretty much the whole Nintendo library is on here. So we'll go back up to something like Mega Man or something. We hit start. It asks you, a couple questions, nothing major, and it boots right in. And then you're playing Mega Man. To get out, you press down on the joystick, and then just go to exit game, and you're out. Also, I'm sorry, I'm going to go back up because I want to show you the Famicom stuff real quick. I've never been a big import guy, but playing just goofing around with some of the ROMs for the Famicom disc was pretty fun the other night. And you take a game like Zelda. I'll show you Zelda real quick. The music sounds slightly different, but it pretty much looks the same, which is crazy. Crazy to me, it's not crazy. I aired out. Hold on. Because I can't read Japanese, I get confused. But see, it just boots right up, and somebody had some save files on there, but kill mode is just erasing your dudes. So anyway, that was the Nintendo, and it also runs the Famicom. Okay, and then to get out of it, you just go to return to launcher, hit yes, and you're out of it. And then it boots back to the software. Pretty much, like I said, it's player's choice here. We got emulators out the ass. And they're all pretty much, all of these versions of the emulators are awesome. I mean, I had to hunt around for them, so I mean, if anybody's looking for emulators, I can recommend some for the Xbox. This is the the TurboGrafx one. You can take like little screenshots and it'll show up on the left there in that box. You can pick bonks. I know you guys are thrilled about watching me show you emulators, but I don't know. I just think this is so cool that there's this amount of games in this one machine. So, like I said, you can play your games directly off the CD, and my favorite, of course, is to play the. I like Killer Instinct, so you play Killer Instinct Arcade directly off of the hard drive. It's pretty awesome. So you can just, pick your fave. Saberwolf's always my favorite. And it's the arcade version of Killer Instinct, and you can play it right on your TV. It's not on a little emulator screen. But now, nowadays, everybody's got these huge computer monitors. I can't play this and film, but just showing you. Anyway, I'll show you real quick that it boots up CDs. And then we'll call it a night. Okay, we'll toss game in. We'll throw KOTOR in for a second. It's reading the disc. And you just go to launch DVD and it'll run it. Your save files are still on your hard drive and you can get to them through a menu. It's really not that hard. And everything boots up. And like I said, pretty much you can drag and drop the games you want to keep on your hard drive, through the FTP connection. And it was not hard to set that up. So that's about all I have to say. I didn't think this was going to go 10 minutes, but you never know. So this is my new toy. It's not really new, and it's not really a toy, I guess, but it's what I've been goofing around with for about a week and a half. Just every night, just trying to get the software to run correctly, and then getting the correct games on there, and then finally I got the shell for it last evening. So I mean, just everything finally came together with it. So that be that, and I'm gonna sign off. Thanks for coming by, folks, and we'll check out another video soon.